Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. So I'm Lady D, your host for the next half an hour. I hope you all have had a wonderful week ahead. I know a wonderful week that's gone by. I know in America you're coming up to July 4th, so your public holiday for Independence Day. So coming up this week with the astrology, we actually have two planets moving signs. So we've got it's happening on the same day. So the 6th of July, we've got Mercury, which is going to be going into Cancer. So Mercury is our mind, it's our communication, and Cancer it does represent healing or health, but also represents family. It does represent our home. It does also represent the nurturers. Cancerians are the nurturers. They are the homebodies. They are the ones that like to look after other people. They are very protective of their family. They do have big hearts. They can be quite generous as well. So Mercury coming into this star sign, this can be, if you are a Cancerian, you may feel like your communication, you feel more confident in your communication in able to speak up and say your piece. But it can also be, for the rest of us, we might be thinking about, making improvements to our home or even to our family and our surroundings. Like what's our family, what's it like at the moment, maybe how we can improve it. If there's any issues going on, how can that be settled? But I feel like this might be a time where people might want to move homes or look at buying a new home or changing their home, maybe renovating or expanding it. I also feel like you may want your family more around you more too. You may be very protective of your family during this time. And I also feel like it's about us about wanting to be that together, like togetherness. That's what I was getting last night. I was sitting and I was meditating on these to see what would be bringing in with these energies. And I feel like with these two, we're drawing on to what helps us. So what we need, what needs to heal us. So we're thinking about, what issues that we have. It could be emotional issues because also Cancer rules by the moon, which is our emotions. So this could be emotional things coming up here with this Mercury wanting to heal that too, because Cancerians are natural healers. So there is healing ability with this as well. We've also got on the 6th, they said Mars. So Mars is going to go into Taurus. Now, Mars doesn't actually like Taurus that much. Mars is a planet of action. It's a planet of motive, strength. It also has warlike energies because Mars is ruled by Aries. So there is sort of, I would say, frustration. I say Mars is that double-edged sword. But coming into Taurus, it's like it's going to slow down a little bit. So we may feel like life slows down. It's because it's not as fast as Aries. It's been in Aries. It's been about going fast, making action, making things happen, being motivated. And then coming to Taurus, it may feel like things are starting to slow down. But you also may feel like it's like a motivation. But you might have to find that we've got to dig up more courage to, do things and to and not wanting. I feel like also too. Last time I was meditating, not wanting to make a mistake. I also feel like finances may slow down during this time as well in terms of like looking at stocks and other investments in terms of money issues. They may slow down with this. I also feel like this is a time of working in a team environment, or having a team effort is good because we've got Tauruses. They actually make good. You want them to be part of your team. They actually make good teammates. As an Aries, they're not good at teams. They're good at independence, being by their own, or being the leaders and being the boss. So I do feel like this may be like things that come up may have to be a team effort. And I was getting last night when I was meditating, I just got like slow and steady wins the race. So even though things are going to feel like it's slowing down, but this is not such a bad thing because it's like that tortoise and the hare. The hare was like going so fast in that story to try and make it to the end and to beat everyone else. But in the end, he actually got distracted, which is like what an Aries does. They can get distracted, not finish what they start. And the tortoise that was taking its time ends up winning the race. So this may be, the fact that things may feel slowing down. It may not be as bad as we think. I also feel like with this transit, it may be time to face certain challenges, and it might feel like we're climbing mountains. So things in our life that, that maybe hardship or goals that we're facing or trying to achieve, it's like we're climbing a mountain and facing these challenges. But I feel like by the end, we win, we get to where we want, and I feel like it's about not giving up. And I also had a feeling that we might be feeling a bit sleepy during this time too, bit sleepy, and maybe our energy might be a bit zapped. Is what I was feeling when I was meditating into to what this would bring in for us as a collective, to move forward this with these transits coming in. I also feel like this week it's about I feel like it's not so much taking risks. It's about trying to juggle everything at once. Like we're all trying to do all these things at once and to move ahead. But I feel like with these energies, it's about taking your time, taking that time out to think before you react, but trying to maybe not juggle so many things at once and trying to do maybe one thing at a time or fewer things or managing your time more wisely to make things that are that are going to happen, that are going to pop up, because I feel like things are just going to pop up out of nowhere, because we've still got the Taurus. Oh, actually, we still got Taurus. We've got the Uranus in Taurus there. In a few weeks' time, we're going to have Mars meet up with Uranus with the true node, North Node, which I'll talk more about that when that gets closer. That's going to be some big events happening around the world with that. It was a very eventful time when it happened in 2020 too. So sorry, it's just very cold here. So when it's cold, my nose gets a bit stuffy. We're in a winter in the moment. It's very cold here at the moment. I think it's one of our coldest winters we've had in a long time. Again, it's the Uranus in Taurus, the unexpected with weather. Okay, let's maybe take a call now, and then we'll see where we go. So we've got here on the line, we've got Rebecca from Atlantis, Georgia, in America, USA. So hi there, Rebecca. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
That's good. How can I help you today?
I was hoping for a mediumship reading.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see where we're gonna go. Okay. You happy for me to just bring whoever's with me in for you? Because I feel like I've got a female figure with me with you. And I feel like she's throwing flowers. I can just see her throwing flowers. Let me see where else I'm gonna get this. Okay. All right. I feel like this lady was either your mum or mother figure. Is your mum past or present? Is she here or she passed over?
My mother's present.
Your mother's present. Okay, let us see. Okay, I feel like she's like a mother figure then, because I do feel like I keep on getting like mum, like she's a mum, but it could be an auntie as well. But I feel like she's a very like a nurturing person. I do feel like, so I feel like she held you when you were quite young, and she's looking after you. But I feel like she maybe spoiled you or showed you with gifts, or but it's like about flowers. I'm seeing like carnations. I don't know if this lady liked carnations, or if carnations that symbolize anything there. But I'm seeing her. She keeps on throwing flowers, and I feel like they're carnation. The flowers that I'm seeing that she's throwing, and they're bright colored. I'm also seeing her wearing. She showed me her dress, and it's very flowy, very flowy dress that she's got, and it's bright colored. So I feel like maybe she liked bright colored dresses, or even like with the flowers. But I feel like she adored you, and I can see her holding you when you were quite young. I feel like she was very talented as well. I feel like that either she was very flexible or very talented in what she could do. I feel like she could juggle more things at once, and she was a person who wouldn't be afraid of hard work, and she would be a person who want to get things done, and I feel like she want to get it done right. Can you relate to this information?
My grandmother.
Okay, cool. And I feel like she was a bit of a talker as well. I feel like that she talked a lot, and she'd be happy to help you. I just feel like she's happy to help you. Okay, let's see where we're gonna go. Okay. Okay. she's got her arms around you. So she's there comforting you, got her arms around you. And I just feel like I'm getting a little emotional now. So I feel like that maybe you've been a bit emotional lately or feeling a bit down lately, and she's been there trying to comfort you. She's okay. She's saying that I feel like she's saying that like life's letting you down, and it's time to pick up and start moving forward as well. So I'm seeing bags packed. So I feel like I'm maybe even moving. I feel like maybe I'm moving house or I'm moving somewhere. Or it could be just her symbolizing, saying that, it's time for you to move on from how you're feeling as well. Because I feel like she just wants you to be happy. This lady wants you to be happy. So she's drying your tears and saying, just be happy. And because I feel like you've had a few roadblocks come up with you lately too. You can see like you've hit a brick wall, meaning there could be some roadblocks coming up, or what you've been trying to do you haven't been able to get there. And whatever the situation is, it's like you got to get. It's like she's saying, when you fall off the horse or fall off the bike, you got to get back on it and keep riding. So you've got to keep going and keep moving forward. Let's have a look, see what else she's saying to you. Can you relate to that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. She's also okay. You have a child by any chance? I feel like she's talking now about a baby. So we got a child?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So I feel like there could be another one on the way. But she's going to the baby, but I feel like possibly another one could be coming in for you as well. Or if it's not you or someone around you, but she wants to go to the child. Is this your a daughter? You have a daughter?
I have a daughter.
Okay. And she just loves your daughter. She's really loving her. She's cherishing her. She's telling me that she's a very special young lady. And she's going to do a lot of things in her life. Like there's going to be, she's going to be a kind of adventurer. She's going to start adventuring out, doing things that are different from what everyone else does. Like she will want to go and like seek the truth, or she'll want to go on adventures. She'll want to go and explore things. She's not going to be a person who just sits back and lets everything pass by her. She's going to be someone who goes out and gets what they need from the world. She's also letting me know that she even say you're very special as well, but she just mainly wants you to cheer up. Do you have a question or anything else that you want to ask me?
No, she just seems to pick up that I'm really down lately because I've lost somebody else close to me lately.
Okay.
Recently.
Okay. All right. This is not her partner. I feel like it's her partner's with her, but then it's not her partner. It's not your grandfather.
My grandfather? No, it wasn't my grandfather.
Oh, okay. So I can see someone else there with her, and I feel like it's a partner.
Well, my grandfather also passed as well, so he might be there with her.
Yeah, because I do see someone with her too, and she's they came in together, but then she's also waving goodbye. They're like a yin and yang. I feel like they were like yin to the yang, so sort of opposites.
Yeah.
She's just saying, don't be sad. That would be understand with the emotion that I'm feeling coming out. But I also feel like there's some sort of move coming on to you where I feel like you're going to move home. Like I feel like my bags are packed and I'm moving somewhere or even it's just to get away, a holiday. I just feel like she's packing the bags and I need to move coming up. And she was a no-nonsense lady as well. Just what she's saying, I can hear certain phrases that she's saying to me in my ear. But she wants to let you, main thing, she wants to let you know that she does love you. And she said, time heals all wounds and it won't be long before you're back to yourself. She's giving you again, she just really like flowers, because again with the flowers, she's giving the flowers. But I do feel like coming up, there is some sort of celebration coming up for you, and it's going to be a chance for you to let your hair down and to just relax. And I also feel like too, I feel good at writing, or I want to write a journal or write things out. And sometimes when people have certain feelings, like they tend to write things out to make them better. So I'm seeing a lot of writing with you. So I don't know if it's about writing your feelings or journaling, some sort of writing as well. But I just feel like things will get better. Next year, I am feeling next year, but I just feel like time heals all wounds. I am seeing him giving you a red rose as well. So I hope that kind of helps for you. But I know it's sad when you do lose someone, it is very sad. But I hope that helps.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
okay.
you.
That's okay, no worries. All right. So we're going to the next caller now. Let's just have a look here. So I got here that it's Claire in Tucktown?
Tuckerton.
Tuckerton Town? Hi,
Tuckerton.
Claire in Jersey, New Jersey. So hi, Claire, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. Clara, sorry, how can I help you today, Clara?
Well, I want to see who comes through for me.
Okay, so we want medium. Okay, let's have a look. I actually have a man coming in, and he has a mustache coming in, but he's very well dressed. Okay, let's see where we're going to go with this. Okay, this man, he had dark hair, but I feel like I'm going generations back with this one. So I'm not sure if you know, gonna know who it is, because I feel like sometimes I'll get like generations. So the way he's dressed, I feel like I'm going back to perhaps even 1900s. Like, he's just very well dressed. So I feel this could be a great grandfather. So let me try and get someone that's actually you might know more, who might be. I feel like I'm on your dad's side of the family, and I feel like I'm in because I feel like I'm in New York. Your family has been in New York for generations.
Yes, they have.
Because I feel like I'm going back very early on, and I feel like this is generational. That's with this, but he's very well. He has a pocket watch too, so I'm gonna ask, can I bring someone else that's a bit more present for you, so that we can actually get some. Okay, so I feel like I'm on your dad's side. It could be your dad's grandfather. Okay, we'll see if I can get a message at least. Okay, because they're going to come in with a message. So you just telling me your dad, your dad is here. Your dad's with us at the moment.
Yes, my father.
Yes,
my father passed 13 years ago.
Sorry, your father. Your dad's passed, did you say? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like your dad was quite a strong man, but I do feel like he, towards the end, because I'm getting, I got strong, but then I felt like my muscles got weak. So I feel like maybe there was some point with him where his muscles got weak, but he was a very strong man. In his thing, and he's over there, and I feel like, I don't know if your dad liked to play card games or whether that were like poker, because I feel like he's sitting around a table, and it's with it's like I said, generations here. I've got this other man with me. There's all these men from his family, and they're playing like poker, having card games and celebrating. Also, I can see people smoking cigars, so I feel like there was like game nights, card nights, but I feel like he's over there, and he's really enjoying himself. And I kind of feel like this other man that was there, maybe it's his grandfather. I kind of feel like he hid behind him, like this man would protect your dad when he was younger. Because I feel like he's standing behind this man. And your dad, I feel like he had a mind of his own. Because like I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. He's gonna do it his way, and he liked to, I feel like too, he liked to maybe be first spanner in the work. So even with me, instead of coming through first, he brought the other men came in, like put a spanner in the works, because he wants to have life, make it interesting. He's telling me. He doesn't want to have life that's boring as well. I feel like he lived, I feel like he lived with no regrets. And I feel like just juggling things up, making things interesting is what he's all about too.
There's no other male. Like I lost my fiance 2 months ago. he hasn't come
Okay.
through.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just see, because it's very new. Sometimes when they're new, they have to learn. It can be in a transition. I remember when I had my friend pass away, I did find a medium that could connect with her, but it took me a little bit. But I will try for you. But I also seen your dad. He also wants his um if it's your mum or if it's okay his partner. But I feel like he does care for her, and there's sort of a waving of goodbye there to your mum. But I just where he is. But he's very blowing her kisses. Like your parents are very different. I feel like very different.
Mhm.
Uh, and your dad, I feel like more of a loving energy. Your mum, I feel like more um like maybe she's not as loving, or maybe not as maybe she's a show more as affectionate, because I feel
No,
her
she's
I
not
see
very affectionate. No, my mother's very, very cold. Very
yes, that's
cold.
what I was. Yes, and I was trying to say it a nice way because of the platform they were on. I'm trying to be as nice as I can, and but you know what? He's still saying there's still love there between them, and he's blowing her a kiss. So he just wants to acknowledge that. And he's like, I feel like maybe he just give her a hug just to annoy her, just to give her a hug just to try and warm her up. And I feel like
Mhm.
that's something that he's trying to just go on there and see him giving her a bear hug. And he's saying he loves you
Oh,
too. And he's saying, like you were very dear to him. You were very precious to your dad. Okay. Now your fiance, um, I feel like I'm with someone who's skinny and tall.
yes.
And I feel like I'm with someone. He's got his hair is it's short. I feel like it could be darker. It's kind of got a split on the side, combed over, that sort of hairstyle. And I feel like he wasn't bad looking. Okay, I feel like he's quite handsome, not bad looking, and he had a smile. I'm seeing him when he proposed to you, and you were I just feel like when he did that, you were taken by surprise, and you're like trembling, like you were shaking, like you were so just with happiness. I feel like it was a very good, very loving moment between you guys, and I'm seeing him how he proposed to you. And I feel like it was very unique. So, however, how he did it, I feel like it was a very unique experience. And I feel like maybe you had a knowing, but when he actually did it, it was like, oh my goodness. And I'm kind of like a little bit shaking a little bit of just with the excitement, and I can't believe it's happening. Almost like too good to be true. And I feel like
Yeah.
with your partner, I feel like it was gone before his time, and he really there's something about misjudge or misjudgment or misjudge. Okay.
Mhm.
'Cause I feel like I'm being cautious. I feel like I'm trying to cross the road. I'm being cautious. So maybe he tried to be cautious or cautious person. It's like yeah, it's
He
uh
died in a car accident. He was on the bike, and he had a Jeep Cherokee trampled him, ran him over. It was a
oh,
horrific death.
oh, okay. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. Okay, so that's like he showed me that as more of a yeah. I'm glad he didn't show me the only because the platform that we're in. I don't want to upset you as well. I want this to be a very positive experience for you. So that does make sense with him trying to show me about the road and crossing the road. Look, he loves you. There is still more people come to your life. So this is not the end. He is showing me someone else will come in. He's saying when it's time. He's like when it's time, the doors will open up and someone else will come in. He's like he's trying to help and pick the right one, because he's going to make sure that whoever you get to settle down with is going to be someone that's very special, unique, and is going to love you for you. And this person won't want to change you. um, he's still by your side to this day, and you'll always be his. That's what he's saying. So you'll always be his. But he's saying, don't give up the fight. So he's like, you're very you've been like understandably been feeling down, but there's also been an aspect where you're feeling like there's no point. But he's saying, you can't just give up, because there's things that you need to do. So he's telling me you're a special person. There's things that you need to do in this life. You're an important aspect, an important piece in people around you as well. Because people, you you like people's you like their rock, and you help to brighten up their day. Like I feel like there's an older lady, and it's your grandmother. I can see an older lady, and I just feel like you help her a lot. You brighten up her day. Um, and I feel like she's living in a so you're in New Jersey. So I feel like I'm in New York, and I feel like I'm in like a little, I don't know what they're called. I see them on TV, and it's like these little houses, but they're close together, and I have to walk up the stairs to go to the door. And it's like a city area.
brownstones,
Like where?
brownstones. They're like townhouses.
Yeah, and there's like stairs going up or down. There's like up or down, but I'm going up. Yeah, and I feel like there's a lady there, and you're helping her out. I can see her, an elderly lady. All right. I'll leave it there for you. I hope I've helped you. I hope I've helped you. I'm sure there's more I could say and go on, because got a lot of loved ones in spirit, and they get very talkative, and they're showing me a lot of things. But I hope I've helped you today.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much. My father and my fiance, that really helped me a lot today. It was a little down today.
That's okay. Thank you. Just remember to always look on the bright side of life is what I'm getting. They keep on saying, look, I've got that song, look on the bright side of life. I don't think it's an Australian song, actually. It's an old song. But it goes, always look on the bright side of life. But I'll leave it there with you, Kat. Okay.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. God bless.
That's okay. No worries. Okay, everybody. It's been a terrific show this week. It's been a really marvelous show, and I hope everyone has a good week ahead. As I said, they got 2 planets that are moving up into different star signs. So we'll see where this brings in by next week, and we'll see what happens. And I want to say to everyone, don't forget, if you'd like to contact me for a reading, or contact me through my social media is the best way. My Facebook, you can actually book appointments through my Facebook, which is Lady D Psychic Parties, or you can contact me through my Instagram or TikTok, which is Lady DS Psychic. And don't forget, I got my YouTube channel, which is Lady D. If you can't find Lady D, look at Danielle Psychic, where I'm actually putting up a lot of prediction videos. I'm doing one for Canada later on today, and I'm putting up my horoscopes today as well. I hope you'll have a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you for my next show next week. So bye for now.